come into this year, obviously had a really successful year last year down the stretch. So what you guys need to do, kind of build off last year's success?
I think the biggest thing I think from last year's team was, our team was so close, and you got to give a lot of credit to the two guys that left, Marquis and Jeremy. I thought they did an unbelievable job of really helping kind of control our locker room and being a positive influence on everything that we did. Practices every single day were competitive. We really got after it. Even towards the end of the year, we're practicing up in Minnesota and Mankato, and the day before a game, our practices were extremely competitive then. So, just continuing that mindset of every day in practice, trying to get better. We've done a ton of just playing in practice, a ton of 5-on-5 stuff, and sprinkling in some drill stuff here and there. But just continuing that mindset of being a positive influence around the locker room, and then carrying that over into the way we play. We talk a ton about playing positive, and that's continuing. When something bad may happen in practice or adversity hits in practice, we got to continue on to move on to the next play. And I think that's the start, and then obviously just putting the work in every single day, whether it's individually coming in with the coaches and getting some extra individual work, or just in practice in general. But just competing every day where we can continue to get better.
What can Pitt State fans expect from this year's team in particular?
Well, we're gonna do our best to get our guys to compete. I think we got guys in our program that love to play the game of basketball. They have a passion for playing it. We don't ever really have to push our guys to consistently get into the gym and get extra work in. And I think you're going to see a fun style brand of basketball. Having three starters return, and Tanner and RJ and Jordan is extremely helpful to kind of help some of the new guys. We brought in a few new guys, and some of those guys will contribute right away. We had a couple guys, freshmen, that were injured last year that got some playing time that will get their year back just because of injury, and they know the system. They know what to expect out of me. They know what to expect out of each other, and I think just a team that plays well together. I don't think we have any selfishness within our team. We're a team, and I think as a coach, you try to find guys that understand how to play in the recruiting process, where it can be less of a learning curve. And one thing I think, Phil, about our guys is the guys love to pass the basketball. We love to move the basketball. That's something I think offensively, we were really good at it towards the end of the year last year, and kind of moved into the same way this year in our preseason practices. Obviously, defensively, we're going to have to be. I thought we were good, and I think we were top 3 or something like that in the league defensively. Field goal percentage and three-point field goal percentage, we were really good, which I think helped us. But losing Jeremy and losing Marquis, with Marquis' rebounding ability and his ability to block shots, and Jeremy's athleticism, it's something where some of the other guys are going to have to step it up and pick up those voids on the defensive end.
Remember last year around this time, you were really adamant about getting some size on this roster. And you feel like you've kind of improved on that this offseason?
Well, yeah, we had Henry who played in 2 games, then hurt his shoulder. We decided to shut him down and get surgery on that. 6'11", can really move and moves like a guard. Tane is back at 6'11" there, and Daryl Washington, a kid that we brought in that semester, and we got him transferred in from Lee College, and when we got him, he was about 325 pounds, and he's down to 285 right now, and he's been playing really well in practice, and so we do got some size. Miles Branch, a kid that we brought in from the University of South Dakota, 6'8", 6'9", can play multiple positions in the post. And Evan Jackson, who broke his foot last year, played some key minutes in the 5 games that he played before getting injured and having to shut him down. So, we got some depth at that spot, at the 4 and 5 spot, and it's just kind of a matter of who's going to kind of let it play out and be the most consistent to give us the most production we possibly can get out of those 2 positions.
Coach, lastly, just add on to the chemistry aspect of the game. Just talk about how much that helps your success, one, and the identity of this team as a whole.
Well, I think bringing back 3 starters and Tane, who played quite a bit, is huge. I think the biggest thing has just been in practice and the way we do things in our program. You want guys that bought into the culture of what we want, and guys like Tanner and Jordan and RJ have been instrumental in and really teaching the new guys of what we want and how we do things around our program. And it's you know, I know we got quite a few new guys and a team that from a team that was fairly successful last year, but you know, I feel like those guys come in right away and contribute, and you know, they contribute in the right way. I feel like they're positive influences in everything we do, and you know, there's no hidden agendas, and you know, I feel like you know, maybe we haven't really skipped a beat with you know the way the camaraderie and the feel around our team. You know, as far as on the court, you know, obviously we got to build that camaraderie, we got to build that togetherness, that trust and connectedness, and then try to go from there. But you know, just when you bring in good kids, you bring in good people, and you got, you know, surrounded with good people, it makes it a lot easier as a coach.